said was thank you for coming, because without an audience, this would not be a recital. I did thank Bob for coming to the last recital, so again, thank you, Bob, and thanks for having us here. Now, Bob had asked us to repeat the last program, but frankly, we couldn't because, well, I wanted to do a different piece, so instead of the Naruto, we did the Hummel today. And instead of Martin, we actually had one of my sons, who's a singer. So when my son said that he was not available, I asked my other son, and of course he said he wasn't available. You know how kids are. Well, so I thought, Martin is doing a recital, and he asked me to be on his, so I thought it's only fair I ask him to be here. Now, I don't have any brothers, but Martin's probably the closest thing I have, and yes, you know about sibling rivalry? Well, you'll notice that Martin's got a trumpet that looks pretty well just like this, except it's gold-plated. Yes, so you can tell where my envy is. Now, these instruments are actually quite old. I bought mine about 30 years ago when I was living out west. Martin was living out in the East Coast. We kind of diverged. We knew each other in university. And when we moved apart, I bought this and he bought his. And we didn't realize we each had bought them at exactly the same time, because the serial numbers are almost identical. So Martin thought he'd update his after 30 years. It was looking a little rough. So, you know, he did. And that's my next project. So next time I see you, you can ask. Oh, and John Stanley, by the way, is the composer of these next three little voluntaries.